Hi, I'm Andrew, and welcome to the Neon Knitter. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about the Westknits Surprise Sock Knit-Along. So this is going to be the introduction video for that. And before we get started, I'm just going to get it out of the way. What I'm wearing, this is my bubble sweater. I use Madeline Tosh Farm Twist. The orange is called Citrus, and the blue is called Ex-Boyfriend. If you want to know more information about this sweater, I have an entire podcast episode where I talk about this. Not an entire episode, but like this is my finished object in that episode. And I don't remember what episode it was, but the thumbnail is me modeling it, so go check that out if you want to know more about it. But this video is all about my yarns for the Surprise Sock Knit-Along. So, these are yarns you guys have seen before, and before I show them to you, I showed them to you in my acquisitions on my podcast before, one of my yarns, and then the other yarn I've had longer that I've had in my podcast, but you've seen it before because I bought other yarns to go with it. All that to be said, I changed my mind on what I was going to knit out of these two yarns. So, I will explain what I'm doing instead with things as I show you my yarns. So, I'm going to show you my main color first, and I have two solids here, and my main color is my darker of the two. So, this is my main color. I have two cakes of it. This is Lucy Neatby Celestial Merino Dream, and the colorway is Scarlet. And I believe this company went out of business, I think. I don't know. But anyways, this is my main color. And you guys are probably going like, wait a minute, you said you were going to put that in the striped vortex shawl and you bought a dark and a light gray to specifically go with it. You would be correct. I did say that. Lucky for me, I was going to pair it with a dark and a light gray in that shawl, and I also had another skein of fingering weight yarn that I didn't know what to do with, and that is purple, in case you guys are wondering. And so I will be doing purple instead of red for that shawl, because really anything goes with gray, so. Because I decided I wanted to knit my socks with this. So, yeah. And then, here's my contrast color. This is Sundara Yarn Sock in the colorway Daffodil. So, I think I told you guys I was going to put this in the yoke of the Aurora Cabin sweater as one of my contrast colors, as well as I was going to have this be one of my colors in the Squiggles and Stripes shawl. Well, after I knit my socks, I'm still going to have enough to put it in the yoke of the Aurora Cabin sweater, because I only need about 65 yards for the sweater, because it's just a small contrast on the yoke. So that'll be good. But I had to go to the yarn shop and buy a replacement skein for my Squiggles and Stripes shawl. And I'll show that off in my next podcast episode under acquisitions. That's currently the only acquisition I have since I filmed my last episode. But I found a pretty close match, and honestly, I think I like that other shade of yellow better for the combo I have for my Squiggles and Stripes. So I think it's going to work out better anyways. But yeah, so I'll still be able to put this in the yoke of my Aurora Cabin sweater after I'm done with my socks. But anyways, So, you guys aren't going to see this video till July 1st. But I am filming this about a week early because, again, my main color is red and it's hand dyed. So I feel like I should probably pre-wash this before I knit with it. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are, but I think I should pre-wash it before I knit with it. And I brought it to the yarn shop because I was trying to find a close enough yellow to replace this with in that shawl. And so I brought both with to ask one of the staff members there if they think I should pre-wash the red. And you know what she said? She was like, you know, it wouldn't hurt if you pre-washed it. So, okay, my instincts are right. I'm going to pre-wash this. And so that's why I'm filming this video a week early so that I have time to then go pre-wash it. So, yeah. And I'm debating pre-washing the yellow as well. And here's why. Oh, sorry, I got a piece of hair on my hand. There we go. So, the reason I was debating pre-washing the yellow as well is yellow isn't a color you need to pre-wash. You could just cast on and you're all good. And if your entire project is red, you don't need to worry about it, but since I'm pairing it with another color, yeah, I'm going to worry about it. The only thing is, I think the yarn might like bloom a little, or like, I don't know what the right word is, but hopefully you guys know what I'm trying to say is it might like, I feel like the yarn's going to be a little different after it's been washed. And so, I think I should wash this one just so that they can be the same. I don't know. Because they're both 100% superwash merino and they're both 2-ply fingering, so yeah. But anyways, so that is the yarn for my contrast blast socks for the Westknits Surprise Sock Knit Along. So look forward to hopefully seeing me cast these on July 6th. There's not going to be a video on July 6th. I'm going to wait till I get Clue 1 finished and then I'll post a video. But yeah, you'll be seeing this intro video on July 1st. Just that I'm filming early because my yarn's red and I need to pre-wash it. So chances are next year I probably won't film this video early at all. But you know, it just is because my yarn's red and I need to wash it. So anyways, so yeah, once again, these are my yarns for the Westknits Surprise Sock Knit Along. Oh, I should probably talk about yardage here. I only have 300 yards of this. This is 150-gram cakes. The largest size that I can make and still have this be the main color is size 2. And I believe there's like 5 sizes. Now I could make some of the larger sizes if I made the yellow my main color and the red my contrast. But I want my darker one to be my main color. So if I didn't wear size 1 or size 2 and I needed to make a bigger size, I think I would have had to pick all new yarn. So I'm lucky. I'm size 2 in the pattern. I measured my foot, I'm size 2. So I lucked out on that. So yeah, so this works out. So yeah, I just wanted to mention what size I was going to be making. But yeah, so anyways, very excited. This is only going to be my second pair of socks. You guys might remember the watermelon socks I made. If you don't, I showed them off in my podcast several months ago. I don't remember which episode. But yeah. So with that being said, I should probably shut up and get out of here. But those are my yarns. And yeah, so I'm Andrew. Thank you for checking in here at the Neon Knitter, and I will see you in my next video.